Okay, so here's the problem I'm having right now. I have a lot of wood on the side of my house. This is all olive wood. I've got mimosa back here, and then just a whole bunch of other stuff as well. Now the problem with this is it sits outside all year round, so it's got some bugs in it, some worms, some box elders, spiders, whatever. And I want to make sure that what's inside the wood is sanitized for customers when I'm working on it, but when that gets into their house. So we need to make a hot box for the wood. I'm off to my local home box store to grab the insulation sheets to make my box, along with some high temperature tape. All right, here we go. We are looking at these insulation sheets that have the foil backing. I picked up 2 of these sheets, one at 1.5 inches thick, the other one at 1 inch thick. I'll use the thinner one for the ends of the box. Now it's time to do some math. Since these sheets come in 4x8, if I divide that by 4, I'm going to get 24 inches on the length side and 48 inches on the width. I'm going to use my track saw's straight edge here to do the cuts. I'm using a box knife to cut it. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm going to freehand it since these will be just taped together. I'm using a foil high temperature tape to put everything together. I would recommend this, that way you don't really have to worry about what the tape is made of since it's designed for high temperature items. I went ahead and measured again now that I have the 4 sides put together, and so I'm cutting out the ends here. Okay, all the sides are on and taped. I also have the top on with basically I used tape on both sides to reinforce the hinge. And it will come down, and then what I will do is secure it with another piece of tape when it's running, just to hold it down. But I do want a little bit of a gap for some moisture and heat to escape a little bit to help the airflow continue. So we have the first part. Now on to the heater and the wood. In January of 2023, I went down to California and picked up a bunch of this olive wood and some old growth redwood. This olive wood has been sitting on the side of the house since we've got it, so it is a little wet, but it has been seasoned now for 4 years since the tree was cut down. I'm going to stack and sticker the wood inside the hot box, and I find if you use 1x3s that you can pick up from the home box store, these are really great to make your own stickers. Okay, well, after a couple of days of waiting for Amazon to figure out how to deliver properly, I ended up getting this heater right here. Now, the reason why I got this heater is due to the recommendation of another YouTuber that posted about almost the same build as this, which this has a higher overheat. So when it gets to a hot temperature, it turns itself off. But what's nice about this is it keeps the fan running. So I'll put a link down to this in the description. Okay, everything's loaded up. I've got my olive wood and my old growth redwood. We're gonna sanitize this. There's this great website from the USDA that talks about the heat and time that you need to have your wood to be sterilized at. I'll go ahead and put a link in the description to this, but for me, it's going to be about 101 minutes that I need to have this in the kiln completely. Okay, there we have it. It's been about 6 hours. The wood is cooling down right now. I left it about 3 hours longer than I needed to because there's a lot of surface moisture due to it being the rainy season and these were all stored outside. But I hope you enjoyed this project. It's a quick, easy one-day build that's under $100 that will help sanitize your wood, get all the bugs and mites and everything out of it, so that way you can store it in your garage to keep dry and not have to worry about cross-contamination. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great one.